The Delta State Governor, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, on Wednesday made a historic appearance at the State House of Assembly during plenary, marking his first official state visit of the state address to the 8th Assembly since inauguration. Our correspondent, Mary Jane Agemomen, has more.
And we are live at the Delta State House of Assembly as the Governor, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, pays a State of the State visit to the 8th Assembly for the first time since the inception of his administration. The Governor will be highlighting key achievements of his administration for the past 2 years and will also be sharing developmental plans for the benefit of all Deltans. Welcomed by the Speaker Imomotimi Guo, Governor Oborevwori addressed lawmakers, outlining strides under his MORE agenda, highlighting infrastructure, social investment, and governance reforms. He spotlighted signature projects such as flyovers and slipways in Warri and Efurun, targeted for commissioning in early 2026.
A total of 431 road projects with a cumulative length of 2,595.56 kilometers are being constructed by this administration. Also under construction are drains with a combined length of 822.47 kilometers. These figures include projects undertaken by the Ministry of Works, Delta State Capital Government Agency, Oborevwori Government Agency, and the SOPA. Out of these figures, 153 road projects were awarded by this administration, measuring 1,378.59 kilometers, with additional drains of 292.05 kilometers. So far, following roads have been completed. I want to say that the achievements I have highlighted in this report are but a tip of the iceberg. Owing to obvious time and space constraints, it is not possible or practicable to catalogue all that we have achieved in this address. Rest assured that the MORE agenda is on full throttle. We still have more milestones to reach. I'm proud of the progress we have made vis-à-vis the challenges we have had to cope with. With over 1,149 primary schools and 489 secondary schools, the government faces the premium task of ensuring a conducive atmosphere for learning in our public schools through provision of adequate and appropriate infrastructure. We have made appreciable progress in the last 2 years. I'm happy to report that we paid the share of the 2024 counterpart funding for SUPEB, which amounted to 3,544,642,584 naira 46 kobo only. We have also constructed 206 classrooms and renovated 957 public primary and secondary schools in the period under review. Furthermore, we supplied 23,804 students furniture, as well as 570 teachers furniture. Tertiary education. Our tertiary educational institutions continue to operate uninterrupted because they have been getting the necessary support and funding.
Oborevwori recalled his 2023 roadmap focused on economic expansion, civil service reform, and pro-poor policies, thus announcing the approval of Consolidated Legislative Salary Structure, CONLES.
The relationship between this House and my office has been characterized by trust, mutual understanding, transparency, and accountability. At this juncture, I want to briefly comment on the consolidated legislative salary structure, or popularly called ONLES. As a former speaker who has presided over this house for over 6 years, I believe in the new salary scale that owing to the introduction of a new minimum wage, this administration needed to do its due diligence before taking a position. It is my pleasure to announce today to approve the payment of ONLES effect from June 2025.
Following the address and for his prudent management of the state resources, the Delta State House of Assembly passed a vote of confidence in the governor. The vote of confidence came through a resolution following a motion moved by the Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Arthur Oborevwori, and was seconded by the member representing Ovie State Constituency, Honorable Edafe Emakbo. Similarly, the House also commended him for what it described as visionary and transformational leadership, effective financial stewardship, and a firm commitment to human capital development across the state. This was sequel to the motion moved by the leader of the House, Honorable Emeka Nwobi, who praised Governor Oborevwori's achievements in key sectors such as education, healthcare, infrastructure, and youth empowerment. The motion was seconded by Honorable Ferguson Onwo, who represents Isoko South Constituency 2, and was subsequently adopted through a unanimous voice vote presided over by the Speaker, Right Honorable Emomotimi Gowo. In his remarks, Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Emomotimi Gowo, noted that Governor Oborevwori had done excellently through transformational leadership and strategic financial management.
Your presence in this honored chamber is a testament to your unwavering commitment to the rule of law and the mutual respect that exists between the executive and the House. This synergy has been the bedrock of the remarkable progress and sustainable development we have witnessed across the sectors of our economy and society. Honorable colleagues, this moment presents us with a unique opportunity to reflect on the journey so far and to gain profound insights on the strategic direction of our dear state. The state of the state address is not merely a formality. It is a critical instrument for shaping our collective future, evaluating our past achievements, and identifying the areas that require more concerted efforts for the benefit of all their members. Your Excellency, we honorable members of the Delta State House of Assembly, including the Deputy Speaker, the Majority Leader and Principal Officers, and members of the Delta State House of Assembly, we assure you of our continued support and collaboration, our commitment to enacting progressive laws, performing diligent oversight function, and ensuring effective representation of within circumstances. It is our expectation that your address will further galvanize our efforts toward building a more prosperous, secure, and equitable Delta State for the generations yet unborn.
After the presentation, addressing journalists, the Speaker, Right Honorable Emomotimi Gowo, and the Commissioner for Works, Rural Roads and Information, Charles Anyago, echoed the Governor's remarks, reaffirming the accomplishment of the administration over the past 2 years and emphasizing the government's commitment to continuity and delivery.
Knows what to do, and that is what he has done by coming to the floor of the House to tell us what he has been doing. You know, the House is the only place that can actually approve the spending of His Excellency. The House has a power of appropriation. So the House did the appropriation, and His Excellency today deemed it fit that it is necessary to tell Deltans, it is necessary to tell the House. You know, the House is a composition of the entire Delta State. The 29 members represent Delta State. So what His Excellency has done is to tell Deltans that the money that he has been receiving, he has been spending them prudently. And this is true transparency and accountability. We thank God for His Excellency's life. We thank God for them.
We actually identify that there are some areas that the more agenda need to focus attention on. Can you just identify some of the area and going forward to these 2 years of his administration?
Yes, you are the one saying more areas that the more agenda needs to attend to. I don't know the areas you have identified. I know very well that His Excellency has done excellently well and is doing well in all areas, all sectors. He is doing excellently well, and I know that he's going to do more. He's the governor of more, and he has promised us that he will do more, and more is in the office in the next 2 years of this administration.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Number, even as many other bridges are still under construction. We also heard the number of mileage in terms of length of roads and length of drain that we have also been able to award and at the same time complete in the last 2 years. We also heard the number of hospitals, particularly clinics or what we may call primary health centers, no fewer than 150, that we have been able to revamp in the past 2 years. We also heard the governor talk about what we are doing in tertiary education to the extent that we have been able to revamp as well as give more life to the university that we have. There are 3 new universities that are doing very, very well, even if we have one before that made it 4 that has also been doing quite well. I mentioned these 3 because individuals thought that they were too much in number when we established them, but today they are not only burgeoning in terms of the number of intakes, we are also improving in terms of their facilities.
Following the governor's departure, the plenary was adjourned to June 3rd, 2025. One of the greatest achievements today is the approval of conlents for Pasan. It is believed that this will make them work more effectively. From the Delta State House of Assembly, I am Mary Jane Agemomen.